Hello friends, I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you today on this fine Monday? Please let me know in the comments down below. I love hearing from you. And before we start, I just want you to know this is the fourth attempt at recording today's episode. I think that's a first in shed history in over a year, 270 or 280 episodes. Man, I just did 12 minutes and the freaking mic wasn't turned on. Battery died. Anyway, today I have a new feeling besides complete failure. Well, actually, it is complete failure twice because the episodes and then the thing and then the story. So the story is I have buyer's remorse, and I don't normally have a buyer's remorse. And the main reason is I don't normally buy things. I don't have any open lines of credit. I have no credit cards, so I can't normally just go buy something and then feel bad about it. I have to make very informed decisions simply because it takes me time to save up to buy something. So by the time I buy it, I know I want it, right? It's actually good for me. Going back to times when I did have credit cards, I would go buy things and then a week later immediately regret it because it's like I'm never going to use that again, and now I make payments on it. So now that I have to spend actual money, like my money, on something, I usually make fairly informed decisions. And you know what? Today's decision it's an informed decision, but not fully informed. And that's where this all goes. Now, I'm not frivolous. I'm not the kind of person to go spend hours looking for the best deal or price shopping. That's just not me. I would much rather pay for quality and service any time of the day. You know, if I find a company that I like, say B&H Photo. B&H Photo has sold me all of my camera gear, microphones, and all that stuff. They are amazing. Absolutely amazing. And I would gladly pay them 10% over everybody else's price just because they're good. And I don't want to deal with some other crappy company. So I don't normally go out of my way to find the best deal. Instead, I find what I want that fits my criteria and within the price range that I can afford, and then we go forward. So today, I bought a 3D printer. Well, I ordered a 3D printer. I didn't buy it yet. I ordered it. Now, this 3D printer's been on my radar for almost a full year now. When it first came out, I just outright dismissed it. It's a $200 3D printer, and I outright dismissed it last year because it was like, it's going to be garbage. But then it came back around by the end of the summer last year. It picked up a ton of traction in the press because it's an amazing little printer. It's very little, which is perfect for me. I don't want anything big. And it prints amazing printing quality. So I started looking into it like, man, this is the perfect printer for me. It has a very small build area. It's only like 5 by 5 by 5 inches, just a little tiny build plate. But it's heated, which means I can print in ABS, which is very important for me because I want to be able to make prototypes. But we'll talk about the printer later. That's a side story, right? We'll talk about that when it comes in. And if you have any questions about 3D printing or what the hell I just said, comments below where to put it, and I'll respond to you. So, it's been on my radar for a while now. I thought, I really want this printer. It's an amazing price. $200 to get into the 3D printing market is unheard of. And so it's been on my list. Now, because I live on such a tight budget, because Jamie and I don't make extra money, this is my extra money, I kind of have like a rolling list of things I'd like to purchase. You know, I need a new table saw. I wanted a 3D printer. I'd love to have a GoPro camera. I would love to have a pocket camera that has a microphone input. You know, just stuff like that. So I kind of have this rolling list. I need new sound panels in here. There's a rolling kind of idea list in my head of things I'd like to purchase. So when it comes time, when I have the money saved, I can just buy the next thing on the list, right? So the 3D printer has been moving slowly to the forefront lately. And we talked about it a few weeks ago or a month ago or so when I asked what kind of printer I should buy or should I buy one. And I've really put a lot of thought into it since making that episode, thanks to you and your comments. I have found lots of projects I would like to do with it. And lately I've been working with Fusion 360 to to do 3D modeling because I didn't know it before that, and I knew I wanted to be able to hit the ground running when this printer comes. So I knew that when I got my Google payment this week, when I got my AdSense money for my YouTube, that I would have enough to go ahead and purchase the printer. And I was excited about it. So I go last week and I'm looking at, they're out of stock. Of course they're out of stock. They've basically been out of stock since they were first introduced last year. So I said there would be new stock tomorrow. I thought, okay, I can wait. So the Google payment came through, and so I'm waiting. So today I checked, and when I logged in the website, it said, stock tomorrow. I said, okay. I kind of clicked around the website looking at other 3D printers. I went back to the little mini because there was a notify me button, like notify me when we have stock. And I thought, oh, I'll go do that. So I go back to the page and it's in stock, like magically. And I thought, sweet, order. So I hit the order button and I saw there was a coupon at the top of the page. Remember that. We'll come back to that. But it was like some $300 thing and I just ignored it. Ordered printer. I want some filament. So I want the 2 different types that this printer can do well, which is ABS and PLA. So I ordered a spool of each of those, which are like 20 bucks a piece. Put it in my cart, ordered it. Ordered it. Got the order confirmation, all that stuff. Like, sweet, I'm going to get the printer I've been wanting. So at this point, I decided, well, I better go check see if there's a subreddit for this printer. There's a subreddit for everything if you haven't been on Reddit yet. And I thought if those people will know, will help me figure out the correct settings for the printer, build plate adhesion, all the stuff that I need to know before it shows up so that when it gets here, I can just immediately start cracking stuff out. I've already designed some prototypes of things that I need to make, so I'm ready to go as soon as this thing shows up. And so I start tinkering around on the forums, and I find that people were discussing that they're putting out an upgraded version of this printer, the version 2. Version 2 has like 5 pretty significant upgrades over version 1, and it's going to be the same price. So immediately I'm like, damn, man, if I just waited. Well, how long would I have had to wait it? Oh, it comes out today. Yeah, if I'd have waited, it hasn't shown up in their store yet, but I believe that this week it will be released, version 2 of this little amazing little printer for the same price with some significant upgrades. Now, the upgrades, granted, I can do them myself, and it'll probably only cost me like 20 bucks to do the upgrade. But still, if I'd have just waited like a day or two, I probably could have got the new printer. Maybe not. Maybe it would have sold out. And who knows? Maybe the printers that showed up magically today are the new printer. I don't know. We'll see when it gets here. So I'm immediately like, damn, man. So I put a forum post up like the new stock is that new printers, old printers. It's definitely old printers. So they're just clearing out warehouse space. So the new printer isn't there. It's not the new printer. I'm definitely not getting the new printer. I'm like, okay, well, let me go back and see. Maybe I'll cancel the order. Maybe I'll just cancel it and I'll wait a couple days and order the new printer. So I go back to the page and I check out my order, and the cancel button, it's too late. It's processing, it's being pulled for shipment, all that stuff. So too late to cancel. And that's when I see the coupon. I really read it this time. The coupon was 20% off for orders of $300 or more. Now, this printer was $200, and the 2 spools of filament were $20 a piece, so I'm at $240. Yeah. If I'd have ordered $300 worth of stuff, I could have got it for $240. I could have got 3 more spools of filament for essentially free. If I'd have just read the damn coupon. But instead, I jumped the gun and ordered the damn printer, which is weird for me. Like, I normally don't have a chance to do stupid stuff like this and make myself feel dumb because it just happens, It's taken me months to place the order, so I already know what I'm getting. That's how I felt today, but that's okay. It was still a good day. It's Monday. And then this freaking show thing happened. Hopefully I can get this thing recorded and edited and uploaded without any issues, but we'll see. Hopefully my glasses don't break again. For everybody who watched that video, I was just cleaning them. I had them in my hand like this. I think it was like this, and I was cleaning here, and they just snapped in half right along the bridge. They're just plastic glasses. They are 2 years old. These are Walmart, like $20 glasses. So the fix, if you didn't watch the video, I drilled through the bridge on both sides and put a piece of a nail in there and then epoxied them together. And it took a while for the epoxy to fully cure, but now that it's fully cured, they're pretty rock solid. I'm not going to twist on them because I don't want them to break again. The eye doctor couldn't see me until the 10th, and I need a new prescription. It's been 2 years. So I'll go on the 10th, get a new prescription, order glasses. For everybody who saw the video and commented, thanks for watching as always. I'm enjoying doing the weird little Saturday things, and once the printer gets here, I'm sure we'll have lots of weekend projects. But I just wanted to tell you my buyer's remorse story. Let me know if you have any buyer's remorse stories in the comments down below. Just console me. Make me feel better by telling me about your failures. Because this was one of those days. So thank you so much as always for watching. I really do really appreciate you coming back every day and checking it out. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
I'm Ryan Hubbard from Hubbard'sHandmade.com with your Daily Shed Random Fact. Today's random fact is brought to you by Wikipedia. Why do otters have pouches? Under each foreleg, the sea otter has a loose pouch of skin that extends across the chest. This pouch, preferentially the left one, the animal stores collected food to bring to the surface. This pouch also holds a rock unique to the otter that is used to break open shellfish and clams. It's amazing to think that otters are tool-using animals.